What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of February 17th to the 20th. And so, let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Tower Hangar. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, for exotics, we have the Queenbreaker. Now, this is one of the worst exotics in the game right now, but it is confirmed to be getting a pretty big buff next season, so do with that information what you will. Then we've got the young Ahamkara's Spine, more trip mines, definitely Hunters in the Crucible are all over this thing, and honestly, a 64 roll with resilience, recovery, discipline. A little bit of discipline is obviously very important. This is really not bad. The only thing is, like, Hunters, you do want mobility, and in PvP, you don't necessarily need the resilience, but definitely if you don't have one, you may want to pick it up. We have the Eternal Warrior, one of the least used exotics in the entire game, really not the best roll either, so let's move on. We've got the Wings of Sacred Dawn here, way too much mobility in my opinion, but definitely an interesting exotic, really goes well if you want to be in the air all the time. Moving on from there, guys, let's look at the weapons. So we have a Vulpecula here with Tunnel Vision and Explosive, hey? It's kind of an interesting one. I actually really like. I have one with Shoot to Loot Explosive Payload, and I actually quite like it for PvE sometimes. But Tunnel Vision is definitely more of a PvP thing. This is kind of split right down the middle. I'm not sure. Overflow on the escape velocity is great, especially with Extended Meg, and then Quick Draw ruins it. Then we've got a Surplus Thresh Extraordinary Rendition, no thank you. Moving Target Dragonfly, Sojourner's Tail, no thank you. An Overflow Elemental Capacitor Punching Out, no thank you. We've got a Genesis Dragonfly Tarantula, no thank you. And we've got a... Did the perks just change on me? Okay, well, hold on. Okay, the perks are changing in front of my eyes. It always does this. Okay, I'm gonna try to buy one while it's Feeding Frenzy and hope that works. Okay, I got it. Guys, actually, this roll that I just got here is phenomenal because you get, you have this, a third Axiom Arc Pulse Rifle, right? And you've got Vanguard's Vindication for it, which is, I think, a pretty good origin trait. Like, you heal when you get kills. Like, this can really matter, can make the difference between life and death. And what a great PvE roll here. Appended Meg for the extra rounds combined with Feeding Frenzy. You know, reload faster after getting some kills, and you're going to get those kills thanks to One For All. One For All is one of the best PvE perks in the entire game, letting you get a pretty significant 35% damage increase for just hitting 3 separate targets. Now, this is going to matter quite a bit more in higher level content. If you're doing something like a Grandmaster, spray down 3 enemies really easily without having to kill them, and then get that big damage bonus to start killing guys. However, if you're lucky enough to get one like me that also has Rampage, that's actually what you want for PvP. Rampage plus Feeding Frenzy to get that consistent damage boost every time you get a kill. So this is kind of like 2 God Rolls in one. So this is probably now my best third Axiom, the one I just bought. The only problem, guys, is it's changing on me. Like now it's Killing Wind. So and now it's Feeding Frenzy. So this is like a magical gun, okay? So you might get lucky. Spin the wheel, guys. If you do get a Feeding Frenzy One For All roll like I just did, fantastic. Like, really, really good PvE roll. You might have to buy it a couple times or do whatever, because I don't know what's going on with these perks here changing all the time. Let's check the 2 weapons in the back here. Whoa. A Hawkmoon. Whoa. A Hawkmoon here with Hammerforged Rifling for more range, no downsides. And then we also have Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm is criminally underrated. It's going to massively boost your accuracy in a gunfight. So it just means that if you're fighting someone and you're getting shot too, like, those last couple of shots, you just have insane accuracy. Like, you shoot him in the stomach and it gives you a headshot for free, right? Very good on console especially. Like, some people, like, just absolutely live or die for Eye of the Storm. Smooth grip here, stability and handling, you know, could be, you know, this is pretty good though. Like, Hammer Forged plus Eye, you could buy your Hawkmoon today and really not feel bad about it. Especially with Rangefinder just getting a nerf, like Eye of the Storm is getting a little bit better, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Dead Man's Tale here. We do have the Vorpal weapon. This is the, like, God Roll perk. Vorpal weapon to absolutely gun down supers super easily. But the other perks here, Flared Magwell definitely could do better. We're looking for something like Ricochet rounds or the extra flinch rounds. And then Small Bore is honestly not bad, increasing range and stability. So Small Bore is decent. Vorpal is a literally top tier. Flared Magwell, you could definitely do better. But definitely, again, guys, you could pick up your Dead Man's Tale. It did just get nerfed, but you could pick this up and really not feel bad about it. This is a very good roll. And then, guys, let's check the armor here. Whoa, 65 gauntlets here. Little too much mobility, but we do have resilience, intellect being featured here. 62, again, too much mobility. Big discipline spike, however. This is what I'm talking about. 63, big recovery, discipline, and intellect. I guess you don't necessarily need recovery that much anymore, but again, you want to have a little bit of base recovery. If you have every single piece of armor with a ton of resilience, you may want to pick this up to kind of balance things out. I mean, if you're going for a strength roll, this is it. Otherwise, I'm a pass. Let's switch to the Warlock. All right, for the Warlock, we have 65 gauntlets here. Huge discipline, but that mobility just kills it. Then we've got, again, 65. Not really any spikes at all. Too much mobility. 62 here. Finally no mobility, but, you know, this is honestly not a terrible helmet. It's just not anything really too spiky. And then, oh my God. Bungie and their mobility, man. I don't get it. Let's switch to the Hunter. All right, now for the Hunter, let's check this armor. 57's too low. 62 with an insane, finally, a character that wants mobility, and dang, do we have it here. 62 with 26 mobility. Definitely a good pickup for you Hunter mains. Then we've got this helmet here, 63, not too spiky. A bit of a resilient spike, kind of like decent, but nothing insane. And then 59, and not too spiky. So guys, really, the main highlights here is an actual God Roll third Axiom. Depending on what you get. Okay, listen. Feeding Frenzy Rampage is arguably the PvP God Roll as well. And then Feeding Frenzy One For All is the PvE God Roll. Like, this is 2 God Rolls in one, legit. But the perks keep changing, so I'm not exactly 100% sure what you guys are going to get. Good luck. Now, on top of that, you also have a pretty good Hawkmoon and a pretty good Dead Man's Tale. That's the highlight. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video, found this informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.